Hi y'all, welcome back to Hootenton's Crafts. I got the new Caron O'go tangle free yarn. Um I didn't even I was browsing Joann's online and then I saw that they had them. I wasn't on YouTube. I checked my comments, so I was like replying back and forth to comments, but I was busy, so I wasn't like checking like videos on YouTube or anything, so I didn't see anybody reviews on this, but I did today, however, and I just thought I would go on here and give my review, I guess, how if I like it or not. So when I first saw this online, I thought, oh my goodness, that's really cool. I liked it because it wasn't a cake. I know. Everybody loves cakes. I love cakes too. Like, I love like the coloring of the cakes. However, the actual cake itself sometimes drives me crazy and sometimes don't. It drives me crazy because when I want to like pull the colors apart, I have to like roll each separate ball and then snip, and like get the color. With this, you don't have to do that. You could just pull it, snip it, and then you already have them all rolled out for you, all the separate colors, which I'm like ecstatic with. Another thing, let me think. Okay, so for me, storage. I know people were saying like you could put them up this way, but I thought if you lay them flat, you get like 4, or it all depends on how your shelf is. I was able to fit 12 of these on my just one of my little shelves. Yeah, one shelf. 12 of them. Now, the big cakes, like the really big Caron cakes, I was only able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 6 of them. And then if I want to, I could take one and like put 2 in the front. So 6, 7, 8. That would be 8 of them. So there's that. But the Caron big cakes, I should have grabbed one. I think they're 6 bulky. And this is a 5 bulky. The only thing I wish with this is it had a little bit more yardage. It has 228 yards in it. I haven't made a hat yet. I'm going to. I want to see how many hats you can get out of this, or if you can only just get one. We'll find out. But yeah. I don't know. So far, I'm really liking this. So let me show you my opened one before I show you what I was working on. Now, I'm already 2 colors down. Well, there was a little bit of blue that I pulled off the top. So, well, you'll see when I show you. But this is what it looks like. It looks like a worm. We have bearded dragons, and we have, well, we recently just got a chameleon, and they eat, what are they called? Let me try to grab. Mealworms. They and it looked like a big mealworm because I was chasing with something like, ew, it's a worm. But I really like this. Now, if you have, I know people were saying like, well, how's it going to be easy to carry and this and that. I think this would be easy to carry. I have a little work along bag that I always carried, like from my room to wherever I'm going. If I'm going upstairs on cooler days to the craft room, or if I'm going downstairs to the living room or wherever, I carry it with me. And this fits standing up perfect. I have enough room that I could put, like, if I have a book, I have one of those little crochet book holders, the zippy kind up, and you put all your crochet hooks in it. Have one of those, so I always have that with me in case I need a different hook. It also has like my sewing needles in it and everything, so, and like measuring tape and just like odds and ends that I might need. So I always carry that with me in my bag, so I can have that. If I'm going out, I can still have room for like a bottle of water or whatever. If we're going to the park or something, like I really should have had it over here with me to show how much I can actually put in the bag. And it's not even like a really big bag. It's just your normal size taupe. I mean, this stuck out a little tiny bit at the top, but not much. And even so, you can curl it like this if you needed to. Look, it's a J for Jeanette. You can curl it like that if you need to. And then your project bag, you can also put your project in. And I had my project in and still had room. So I was really, really happy about that because it's like a thinner skein. So I like that. I really do like that. Softness. It is soft. It's not Caron Simply soft, but it's your typical softness. It's definitely not Red Heart Super Saver. It feels like one of your regular Caron cakes. Yeah, it feels like one of your regular Caron cakes. Sorry, I was like in a thought, trying to like close my eyes and feel it to make sure. But yeah, as I said before, if you're new and you didn't hear me say it, I have health issues. One of my health issues is fibromyalgia, and it causes me sometimes to have skin sensitivity. The last couple days, I have been having major sensitivity to like touch. Like you could touch me and it feels like you literally like punched me. That's how I've been feeling the past few days. So when I have real wool yarn. I touched it today to I was just fixing up my yarn and stuff. So I touched it today and oh my goodness, like the sensation, not a good one that I got running through my fingers. Oh, so I was like, oh man, but when I've been working with this, I've had no issues. So that's always a plus. Like, that's what I always try to go by. Like, if it's soft enough to pull through with on my worst day of fibromyalgia, then it's soft. And to me, this is definitely a good fit because today was a really bad day. I mean, I haven't had like body aches. It's just a sensitivity to things. Like I said, you could touch me and it would seriously just feel like you punched me, and you could just been like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, you hit me. So this is what I'm working on now. This is knitted. Well, yeah, knitted. I am knitting a sweater. So this was the first part, and then this was the second part, and now I'm on to the third. And I'm actually almost, like, I'm hoping this is going to be one panel. So I'm hoping this one goes for the whole back panel, and then one would go for the front and one for the arms, but we'll see. Like I said, I have no issue with this. This, I know a lot of people were having issues with the cardboard, and this isn't corrugated, so I don't know if I could recycle this. Our recycling people are so picky. Like, they take cardboard, but it has to be corrugated cardboard. If it's like this, they just want you to rip it up and toss it in your trash can. Which I thought it can go like with newspapers, but nope, they don't want that. But yeah, I wouldn't have had this on it. I would have just had a band. Let me open this for you. So I know, like, I love this. I really love this. So for me, I would have had like a little band strap on it, and then you know, it could have had like a little paper label, because then that could have been easy to recycle, I guess. I mean, for me anyway. I don't know why they don't allow this in the recycling bin. They just don't. Newspaper, yes. Paper, yes. This, no. They want you to rip it up. But anyway, so you have, can you see? Alright, you have like a little plastic strap in there. You're supposed to snip that, and then this will open up long ways. You snip it, and then you just pull it out. It does come out really, really easy. And I've done both ways so far. Because I started working on another one, and then I really wanted to do the sweater. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the sweater in this color first, and I'm going to do the hat for my husband in the browns tonight. So I had that put away, but I started on both ends. So one of the ends unravels like this. And then one of the ends, you pull it out like this. So I pulled it out. I had no issues, like 0 issues pulling this out. If you want to just use this, you just start pulling your colors apart. Give me 1 second. I am so sorry. I'm having like cotton mouth today, and yeah. So anyway, so you pull it apart, and then you can use your separate colors. So say you just wanted to use these 3, then you can use these 3 colors, and then you can have these 2 for another project. Which these 2 are, I think they're in, yeah, they are. They're in the reddish one. Like this is like a burgundy, and then this is like superly dark burnt orange. I love these colors. Oh, this is so fall right here. And these are so me. Purple. Purple is my #1 favorite color, and then it goes pink and blue. But these are the purples that I really, really love. This is my favorite purple of all time, and then second, and then third. I'm not a fan of like baby lilac. I don't know, but maybe mixed with something I like it, but on its own, no. But anyway, this is coming out really super soft. I love knit sweaters because they're so super stretchy. I just love it. So like I said, I was crocheting with it last night. I started working on a hat. It crochets really, really good. I was using a smaller hook, and then I went up a hook size because it was like really stiff, which happens when you're using bulky yarn. And this is a bulky 5. What was I using? I think I was using a 4, and then I did 5.5 for the hat. And then it was like really perfect. So I'm really liking that so far. I would show that, but it's gonna be a surprise. I don't want my husband seeing it. I'm starting making hats for him because he loves my hats, even though he has a billion of them. He loves having new hats for when it gets cooler out, and so I want to get them ready so that way when he's like, hey, can you make me a hat? I'm like, boom, done, and he'll think I did it like that day. And I'm like, magic. But yeah, this is really, really stretchy. I'm really loving this. Yeah, I'm really loving this so far. I'm trying to think. I'm really picky when it comes to certain yarns. I hate Red Heart Super Saver. I think everybody does. But I really super hate it, like beyond. I only ever use it sometimes for amigurumi because, like I said, it does make a really durable doll if you're giving it away to a child. You know, they can toss it around and stuff, and it does wash up really well. So I will use that sometimes, but that's about it. I'm not saying I don't like Red Heart. I love other Red Heart yarns. It's the Super Saver I'm not like a big huge fan of. The Caron cakes, let me think. I'm trying to think of the ones that I have and the ones that I used. I do like the latte. I think I've used all the Caron cakes before. Yeah. And I do like them. And I love, like, I know a few other people like complain about it, but I love like the little random specks that it has from the other colors in it. Like in the yellow, it has like some of the blue that makes it like a hint of green. Oh, you can't see really good on here. Can you see that? Oh, let me see. Right there a little bit. I love that. Now this is coming up bright yellow. It's more of like a goldish yellow. Almost like a buttery orange. Let me see. Yeah, right here. That's the color right there. And then that's the color of the orange right there. It's like an orange, but then it has like little like shades of white like this. A little white here and there all throughout it. I just love that. I think this is going to be a really beautiful sweater. I was so excited because, like I said, I was just on the Joann site yesterday, not last night, but probably like around 5 o'clock. And then I saw it and I was like, what's this? Like, when you go on the Joann site, it was just like an ad that said go something. I was like, what was that? And it was like this girl and, or I guess I should say woman. And she was in, I think it was a crocheted vest, yarn vest. And I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And then all of a sudden I was like, go, what's go? And then I read it wrong. It was Ogo. So I clicked on it and then I saw the yarn. I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. So I said, hey, can you run me to the store, to my husband? He was like, all right, I want to go pick up something at the pet store anyway, which is like close to each other. I'm very fortunate. Like all of our little shops are really, really close to us. We're like 5 to 10 minutes away from Joann's, depending on traffic. So yeah, if it's like really trafficy, it's probably like 10 to 15. But yeah, depending on traffic, we're like right there. So I was lucky enough to get there before they closed. I think they closed at 8 yesterday or 9. I want to say 8. But anyway, I was so happy. I think I got every color. I'm not sure. No, you know what? I didn't get the white. They had, which I should have. They had all white, all gray, and all black. And now I'm thinking that I definitely should have gotten the all white, because my next sweater, I'm thinking of doing like something like this, but doing like little stripes of the white. And it was like an off-white color. It wasn't like that bright white. Ooh. Well, I'm guessing I have to tell my husband to go pick me it up. But yeah, so I got that. I honestly have to say I'm truly happy with this. If you're iffy, I would suggest buying one. Just one. They are $8.99. But you know what? Joann's always has coupons. So you could probably use like a 40% off. I think they have that going on right now. 40% off one item. Or if you buy online, I think you get 20% off your total purchase. But yeah, use their coupons. They always have coupons. Get one. Try it. I really truly think you'll like it. It's bulky. It's nice. It pulls apart so nicely. It truly doesn't, which makes me really excited, because I I get like finicky with things like okay, for example, like say this right here, all of a sudden the yellow stopped right there and then it would start the orange. Like that would drive me insane. Like it would just, I'm like, oh, I have to rip this apart. I can't do this. And it's really hard to backtrack on knitting. But I would have just had to like I have to like, what's that called? Oh, it left my mind. I know what it's called too. I just said it in my mind and just like that it left me. Make sure all the colors, you know, are right and whatever. So that's what I like to do. So yeah, this allows you to do that. It allows you to like separate it and do what you want with it, which again I really love, because you don't have to have it in a little wormy. You could separate and each have your little balls and, you know, make little granny squares, you know, whatever. Yeah, so you can do that. So you can do that like so many times, right? I'm sorry. I was just looking at the other colors and all of a sudden all these things started popping in my head and what I want to do with them. Because I truly do like them. And when it comes to like the Caron cakes and things like that, I don't get like overly excited for them. I did the mandala cakes. I really did like the mandala cakes a lot. But the mandala, like, they got me frustrated when the color like stopped mid. And I was like, oh. Some things I just left it go. But some things, like if you're making a sweater, it didn't look right. So I had to like cut and, you know, try to work it all out. So I think they have a really good idea going for them with the loopy ring donut thingy. I just think instead of this, have a strap Doesn't have to be plastic. I would do paper because that way you can take all your little paper straps and keep them with your newspapers and recycle it that way, which would be really good. And a little bit more yardage on this. I would be so beyond happy. And then I wouldn't feel so guilty about spending like $8.99 on one, even if if you have a coupon, use your coupon. But if you don't and you just use the $8.99 and it had a little bit more yardage on it, then I'd be like, oh, okay, that's worth it. I mean, to me, I find that it's worth it. Let me think. We'll see. We'll see how far my sweater goes if I'm 100% with that worth. But so far, I'm a happy camper. I truly, truly, truly am. I'm always a happy camper when I could touch it and rub it all over my skin and it doesn't make me want to like scream. I'm a happy, happy camper. And I'm really happy with the storage of it because like I said, take this part off, or even if you kept that on, let me think. Yeah, even if I kept that on, I would still get 12. I could probably take it off and put the rest on there. I'm going to have to do that because I could squeeze them like this and look at that. You could squeeze it like this without even untaking it off, undoing it and put it all on your shelves. Oh man, I'm going to have to do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I really want to get this, at least the back panel done and the front panel started, and then work some more on my hat. Yeah, but like I said, I really truly think if you're iffy about it, get one and see how you like it. Now, if you know for sure you're going to hate you don't like Caron cakes, and then don't bother. But if you like the Caron cakes, give this a try. Don't knock it till you try it. That's what I always say. Don't knock it till you try it. Which is so funny. Let me tell you a funny story. So my best friend, which I call my sister, she used to love Caesar dressing, like love Caesar salads and love Caesar dressing. And all of a sudden, one day she decided she was going to read the ingredients from the back. And it said anchovies. And she was like gagging, and she's like, I can never eat this again. And she hasn't. Up until now, she has not even like looked at Caesar dressing because that one little ingredient. I said, but you ate it for years and years, but now I can't eat it because I know what's in it. I'm like, girl, you ate it before you liked it. If you like it, keep eating it. It's like hot dogs. People are like, ew, you know what they put in them? You know what Native Americans did back in the days, and they probably still do now? They did not let one drop of an animal go. They used every piece of that animal. The meat, they ate all of it. The fur they used for clothing, the leathers, the hooves, like everything, they used every part of that animal, and the horns or whatever, antlers, they made furniture out of, or they used for decoration in their houses and things like that. So to me, like a hot dog with this and that in it, I'm just like, okay, like if it's good, it's good. It doesn't faze me, I guess. I get that from my dad because my dad would eat like the weirdest things. Like he would eat pig's feet. Then again, he's like Puerto Rican, and I'm not saying, well, I don't know. Yeah, my dad was just weird. But he ate like pig's feet and like the neck of beef necks, and like what's that thing everybody likes, and it's like a bone but the meat's inside. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that is. Bone arrow? Is it bone arrow? Things like that. Ugh. Ew. And then then we eat like octopus, and I say ew, but if I tried it and I liked it, then I'd probably be eating it too because I like the beef necks that he fed me. So, like I said, don't knock things till you try it, and not try to get off yarn. I'm just saying, that's my motto. Don't knock things till you try it, and you never know. I really truly think you will like this. Because Because I honestly do. I like the ring of it. I like that you can pull it out like this. I like that the colors are already separated for you. You don't have to try to dig it out of the cake and do that yourself. I like that you can fold it up, put it in your bag. I mean, and if you think about it, it's kind of like the size of a cake anyway. So you can fold it up this way, put it in your bag, put your work that your work that you're working on, your whip, all your little goodies in your bag, and you're good to go. So, I mean, yeah, give it a go. And I really do like the feel of it. I think this is going to make great cows for the winter this winter. Great hats. Like, I'm seriously thinking if I should go bulk up. Like, I'm not sure if I need to go bulk up. Because every time I like something and other people are not a fan of it, it disappears on me. And then I can't find it again. And then eBay's selling it for like $25 for one skein. And I'm not going to do that. But yeah, because I don't know why I'm so excited about this. Maybe it's the donut shape and I love cutesy things like this. But I just really love it. I love being able to be organized with my yarns, and this lets me do that. Like, I can easily stack them. I take this part off, which I am going to hold on to these and see, because we have a recycling place, and I'm going to see if, okay, it does have, I don't know if that's recycled paper or that means it can be recycled, because if so, I'll keep this, and when we drive near there, I could put it in the bin. So, yeah, and then it could be recycled and reused for something else. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Captain Planet. But yes, I just truly love this. I really love how it's filling, knitted up. I'm so excited about this. And like I said, I get excited for new yarns. I truly do. But this really got me like crazy excited. And I don't know if it just... I was going to say, does hormones affect your moods? I guess so, right? Hormones making me all happy? I don't know, but I'm super happy about this. I'm just loving the color changing. That's it. Color changing. Yay. I'm loving how the color changing is going so far. Like even this right here. The yellow stopped, but it was a little tiny bit and it faded nicely to where I'm not going to care about that at all. It's when it's like boom right there and this whole big chunk is like yellow and then it goes to the orange and is like really, really, really noticeable. That stuff drives me crazy. But this, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see this come out. Like, this is not showing up true. Right here, wait, right here when that's it's in like a nice goldish yellow. So Gab and Grammy, avert your eyes, cover your eyes. She does not like yellow. Oh, an orange, hold on. I thought that was going to show more than it did. There. But yeah, give it a try. Hope you guys do like it. Let me know in the comments below if you did purchase one already. How'd you like it? And what did you make from it? Get ready for a video tomorrow. I got tagged and I'm really excited about this tag. So my husband, well, he was home today, but he was busy with his little chameleon, getting him all hooked up and going out and getting some plants for him, because the plastic ones, they live in the wild with real plants, you know, so he likes to make it as natural as he can. So he's getting like real things for him and making him all happy, and he's like glowing with joy. So the chameleon and my husband both glowing with joy. So anyway, yep, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, that's it. I'm really going to work on my tutorials. I'm really, truly, truly am, because I have a really cool one I really want to share, and I think I'm going to do it with one of these, and I think you're going to love it. It's like kind of like a cow, but a scarf cow. Okay, if that makes sense. But it's really pretty. They work up really quickly, and yeah, I think you're going to love it. because it's like nice enough that you can wear it. Like, if you take your jacket off, you don't have to mess up your hair by taking it off. You can keep it on, and it's lightweight enough that, like, you know, not overly heat you, but also warm enough to keep you warm for wintry nights or days or whatever. If you're out and about, it will definitely keep your neck warm, but not like overly heated. So I made a few. I no longer have them because I gave them away, and everybody that I gave them away to really truly loved them and gave me that feedback how, you know, they were like not overly warm but perfect. So I thought that's something we could work on together. So I'm really going to try to do that tutorial for you. Yeah, I did try to do my little one that I was talking about. So I'm just going to write that down and like show when it's done what I made. I'm making a little amigurumi. So once that's done, I'm going to show it, and then write down in the description box, I will carefully word like every little thing that I did. So that way you can work on it too. Alrighty, I talked enough, and I apologize for overly talking. I just excited. You like that cool trick. And you know, if you don't like it, give it to your kids. They can play frisbee with it. See? You don't even have to unravel. Alrighty. I'm done. I'm gonna finish. Hopefully, oops, sorry, babe. Hopefully the back panel of this and get this all done. I cannot wait for this to be done. It's just a simple knitted. It's really simple. So for those of you that never knitted before, you can most likely do this. Like, it's just knit. Well, right here was knit purl for 6 rows, and then this is the garter stitch, which is just, you're just knitting back and forth. And it's really easy, this. So can't wait for this to be done. All right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you are having a hooterific, well, evening, because it's evening. Still sunny out though, but I hope you had a hooterific day. Hope you're having a hooterific evening, and I hope you have a hooterific night. Hootin' out. Bye.